Hi, we are Mystical Mojos and we are exploring music. Jonathan, my brother, is showing me a whole lot of different music and I'm really loving the journey. And if you would like to come along on the journey, then please subscribe and like and share so that more people can join in. So what have we got today?
Well, today we have Careless Whisper, which is a song recorded by English songwriter George Michael.
Right.
Okay, it featured on Wham's second studio album, Make It Big, which was released in 1984.
84, well, it's a well-known song, isn't it?
It's really well known. So this is the official video that we're going to have a look at now.
Haven't seen this before.
Yes, so rock and roll.
I think we need to talk about the saxophone straight away.
What do you want to say about the saxophone?
Well, it's just such an amazing sound. They don't really use it nowadays, do they? It's an 80s, is it an 80s sound?
It was used pretty heavily in the 80s. It did make a little resurgence. I remember, I think it was Last Friday Night by Katy Perry had Kenny G in the music video. So there was a little resurgence, but yes, it's a very 80s sound.
Yes.
And since you've paused it, I'll also mention, this is actually an example of a song where the saxophone or the melodic line is what the song is known for, rather than necessarily the vocals. When everyone hears the saxophone line, they know exactly what song it is. But it's actually about that line. It's not about the singing. Isn't that funny?
That's great.
Yeah.
We'll go back to the start.
Yeah.
Silver screen and all its sad goodbye. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. You should have known better than to cheat a friend, waste the chance that I'd been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you.
You are right about the saxophone.
Yeah.
Because now I'm listening to the lyrics and I'm like, I've actually never listened to the lyrics before.
Yeah, right.
And the meaning behind it or anything. And of course the video is helping me with that because I haven't seen it before. But yes, I remember the saxophone, but not the lyrics.
It's really interesting how some songs are like that. Just listening now, I'm also noticing the groove and also the bass guitar. The bass guitar provides quite a bit of the groove in this. Boom, do-dum, doom, do-dum. That's the rhythm that the bass is playing.
Okay.
And it's just driving it along just enough. And I really like the drum part in this. I mean, you may have noticed right at the start, there's a drum fill.
Yes.
You know, the drums actually start this song. And also that same fill into the chorus. So it's really been thought through, even though you've got this really recognizable saxophone line, the parts underneath it actually complement that really well. And I really like what the bass guitar is doing here.
And his voice.
He does have a great voice.
It's a signature voice, isn't it? You know exactly who it is when you hear it. Yeah, it's very cool.
It's very sensual,
Yes.
I would say.
And that's what he was going for, of course. But
Intense eyes.
yeah. Moody, thinking about life. It's cool. It's cool.
It's very well done.
I'll take it back just a little.
Okay, we'll go back to that chorus, but there's actually a lot in this.
I didn't know there was an acoustic guitar.
Yeah, and it echoes, like call and response. It echoes the vocal line, the acoustic guitar, which is kind of cool. I mean, it is also quite 80s, but I like it.
It's nice. I like it.
But listening again to the drum part and what happens in the verses, it actually goes down, drops down in intensity, goes to cross stick on the snare drum. There's some small percussion, there's some tambourine involved, and it's a really interesting part. It's really been thought through, and often with 80s tunes, particularly 80s pop tunes, the drums are more programmed and they're more like Simmons drums and have those big 80s drum sounds. And often the parts don't change that much. But in this song, there's actually quite a lot of variation in the drum part. And it's really cool.
In the truth, pain is the whole you'll find. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. I should have known better to cheat and waste the chance that I'd been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you. Never without your love. Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We'd hurt each other with the things we want to say. We could have been so good together. We could have lived this dance forever. But now who's gonna dance with me? Please stay. And I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. Should have known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I'd been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you. Now that you're gone, now that you're gone, did so wrong that you had to leave me
Well, it was actually quite a sad song.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I didn't quite realise because I know the song.
Yeah.
I've heard it, but I've never really sat down and listened to it like this before.
Yes.
And kind of thought about how it's been constructed and the
Yeah.
lyrics. It is quite a sad song. This is incredibly well done, actually. Again, talking about the groove, the drums, the guitar, and the bass, and particularly towards the end, they open up a bit. There's some hits, there's some builds, really interesting fills. And you'll notice the sound of the drums is not really very 80s. It's actually more reminiscent of a 70s drum sound, which is really interesting. This has been done very, very well.
I like that there's a story going through it as well with watching just the video,
Yeah,
as well as different scene. I love the light behind him dancing.
yeah.
There's such a it's very simple, but it's very cool.
And he's very good looking.
Oh, well, exactly, in his hair.
Oh.
My goodness. He's put a lot of effort into that hair and it's well worth it. I enjoyed that. That's kind of made me realise more what the song's about.
Well, and interestingly enough, I mean, we said before about the saxophone line, and everyone knows the song because of the saxophone line. But the rest of the song is really cool. It's not just about the saxophone line, whereas sometimes it is.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for showing me that.
No worries. We certainly enjoyed that. We hope you did, and we will catch you next time.